Aries, something powerful is happening in your life right now. A shift so deep it's redefining who you are at the core. This isn't just another phase, another mood swing, or a passing season. No, this is transformation. October's cosmic energy is stirring the fire inside you, pushing you to break free from everything that no longer matches your frequency. The universe is not asking politely, it's demanding that you evolve. And trust me, this change is not here to break you, it's here to rebuild you stronger, sharper, and more aligned than ever before. So stay with me till the end of this video, because we're going to uncover exactly what's changing in your identity and how you can ride this wave to your highest potential. And if you find this video informative, join the Aries Wisdom family and make sure to subscribe my channel and hit the like button so you never miss daily Aries insights. Now, let's begin. Now, let's dive deep. Aries, for months, you've been in a silent, almost invisible battle, a battle between who you once were and who you're becoming now. You've been feeling that tug inside, haven't you? That strange restlessness, that whisper that says, "Something's changing in me, but I can't quite put it into words." You've tried to hold on to old routines, old people, and even old dreams, but they just don't seem to fit anymore. And that's not a bad thing, that's evolution in motion. The universe isn't taking things away from you to punish you, it's clearing space for something far greater to emerge. This October, Mars, your ruling planet, the planet that governs your passion, courage, and identity, is fully charged and positioned in your first house of self. This is the cosmic reboot you've been waiting for. It's as if the universe pressed refresh on your soul. Every action you take, every word you speak, and every decision you make now carries the energy of new beginnings. The stars are encouraging you to take back your power, to stop apologizing for your intensity, your drive, your fire. You were never meant to blend in, Aries. You were born to blaze trails. And here's what's wild. The more you align with your true self this month, the faster things will shift around you. Opportunities you've been waiting for may suddenly appear. Relationships that felt stagnant could find new life. But here's the catch. This energy only supports authenticity. The moment you start pretending, forcing, or playing small, it fades. So let this be your mantra. I am done dimming my fire just to make others comfortable. Because this is your rebirth, Aries, and the world is about to see your real light. You might start noticing subtle, or even dramatic, shifts in your surroundings. People might react differently to you. Some may suddenly distance themselves, while others seem magnetically drawn toward you. And that's not because you've done something wrong, it's because your vibration is changing. You're radiating a new frequency that only the aligned can understand. The people who belong to your past chapter might struggle to connect because your energy no longer speaks the same language. But don't resist this. Every goodbye is making room for deeper hellos. The ones meant to walk with you now will recognize you immediately, not for your old patterns, but for your new energy. They'll feel your renewed power, your calm confidence, your unfiltered truth. You're not trying to impress anyone anymore, you're simply showing up as yourself, and that's what makes you magnetic. This, Aries, is your era of raw self-expression. No filters, no masks, no shrinking to fit someone else's comfort zone. You are stepping into full alignment with who you were always meant to be. Bold, courageous, and unapologetically real. Now, here's something truly fascinating, Aries. Astrologers often say that when someone with your fiery sign goes through an identity shift like this, it's nothing short of the rebirth of a phoenix. And that's not just a poetic image, it's a cosmic truth written in your stars. The phoenix doesn't fear its own flames. It understands that in order to rise, it must first burn. The fire isn't punishment, it's purification. And right now, that's what the universe is guiding you through. You're burning away what's outdated, what's been weighing you down, what's kept you from recognizing your full strength. Those old beliefs about what you should be doing, the old versions of yourself that you've outgrown, and even the relationships or roles that no longer feed your spirit, all of them are falling away. The flames may look harsh from the outside, and yes, at times, it might even feel like chaos, but it's sacred chaos, a divine kind that's reshaping you into something greater. You're learning that endings are not failures. They are the universe's way of clearing the path for your next beginning. The fire that once hurt you, that once made you question your worth, is now the same fire that lights your way forward. Every challenge you've survived, every heartbreak you've endured, every disappointment you've carried, it all becomes fuel for your rebirth. You're not walking through destruction, you're walking through transformation. You're not being reduced, you're being refined. Imagine your soul glowing brighter with every release, your energy becoming lighter, sharper, more focused. This is what it means to rise from your own ashes, Aries, to look at the flames and say, "You can't destroy me. You can only reveal me." And speaking of fire, there's a quote that captures your essence perfectly. Some women fear the fire, some simply become it. Now, don't limit that quote by gender. It's about energy, and that energy is you. You are the fire. You are not afraid of transformation because transformation is your native language. You've always thrived in change, even when it scared you. You've always had the courage to start over, to rebuild from scratch, to walk away from what no longer honors you. Even if it means walking alone for a while, that's what makes you unstoppable. You're not the type to hide from your evolution. You walk right into it with your head high and your heart strong. That's what this month's energy is demanding, that you trust your inner fire enough to let it burn away the false layers and reveal your truth. Remember, Aries, the fire within you was never meant to destroy, it was meant to illuminate. Now, here's the deeper truth that many overlook. This transformation you're experiencing isn't just about your external world, your career, your relationships, or your goals. It's much deeper than that. This is about your inner essence, your true identity. It's about rediscovering the parts of yourself that you buried because life told you to be realistic, or because people made you feel too much. It's about reconnecting with the version of you that was passionate, bold, curious, and full of wonder. The version that didn't ask for permission to dream. Somewhere along the way, responsibilities, heartbreaks, and disappointments made you forget how powerful your spirit truly is. You began to dim your light to fit in, to be accepted, or to avoid being misunderstood. But now, the universe is calling those hidden parts of you home. Your laughter, your courage, your adventurous spark, all of them are returning. You're remembering your wildness, your authenticity, your hunger for life. And this isn't just symbolic, you might actually start feeling it physically. Your energy may rise and fall. You might have bursts of motivation followed by moments of exhaustion. That's not inconsistency. That's your system recalibrating to a higher frequency. Your emotions may feel like waves, one moment calm, the next overwhelming, but that's okay. Those waves are washing away your old energy, clearing out stagnant emotions and making space for new vitality to flow in. So if you find yourself crying for no reason, reminiscing about the past, or feeling nostalgic, don't resist it. That's healing in motion. That's your soul making peace with what was so it can fully embrace what's next. You're not breaking down, you're breaking open. You're opening to love, to purpose, to truth, to possibility. Every tear, every moment of vulnerability is polishing your soul like fire refines gold. And the beautiful part, you don't have to do anything extraordinary to make this transformation happen. You just have to allow it. Allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself to release. Allow yourself to trust that every change unfolding right now is divinely timed. You're not being punished, Aries. You're being prepared. So breathe through it. Let your fire roar without fear. Stand in your truth without apology, because when the ashes settle and the smoke clears, you'll see the world and yourself with brand new eyes. The person emerging from these flames is unstoppable, magnetic, and fully aligned with their destiny. This, Aries, is your rise, your true rebirth, and it's nothing short of extraordinary. This transformation may bring moments of deep emotion, confusion, and even tears. And that's okay, Aries. Don't resist it. Don't try to rush through it or pretend everything is fine when your heart knows it's shifting. Sometimes the most powerful growth happens quietly, in those private moments when you're sitting with your own feelings, trying to understand who you're becoming. You might wake up one day feeling confident and clear, and the next day uncertain or even lost. And that's all part of the process. You're not meant to have all the answers right now, you're meant to feel your way through them. Every wave of emotion is washing away what's outdated. The old stories, the old fears, the old versions of yourself that no longer serve your highest path. Think of it like this. When a snake sheds its skin, it doesn't fight the process. It trusts that what's underneath is stronger, fresher, and truer. You're doing the same. The tears, the frustration, even the moments of loneliness, they're all evidence of your evolution. They're not breakdowns, they're breakthroughs in disguise. So when confusion comes, breathe through it. When emotions rise, don't label them as bad. They're guiding lights, not obstacles. Each feeling is a message saying, you're safe now. You can let go. And once you allow that release, you'll feel lighter, freer, as if you're meeting yourself for the first time in years. This is your cue to slow down, to truly connect with what's happening beneath the surface. Don't distract yourself with constant activity or noise. Sit in the stillness, because that's where the magic unfolds. Take time to reflect. Journal about what's leaving your life, whether it's habits, people, or patterns that don't align with your new energy. Write about what you want to call in, the person you want to become next, the kind of peace you want to feel when you wake up each morning. Because this month, Aries, the universe is tuned into your frequency more than ever. It's like the cosmos has its ear pressed gently to your chest, listening to every word, every thought, every intention. The energy around you is soft yet powerful, like wet clay waiting for your touch. Everything you think, speak, and believe is shaping what comes next. Your relationships, your career, your confidence, your peace. So be mindful of your self-talk. The way you speak about yourself, even in silence, becomes the reality you live in. If you've been harsh on yourself, it's time to soften that inner voice. Replace the words "I can't" with "I'm learning." Replace "I'm lost" with "I'm becoming." These small shifts in language create massive energetic changes. And as you move through this transformation, remember, starting over isn't failure, it's freedom. The universe doesn't punish you for releasing what's no longer aligned. It rewards you for being brave enough to do so. And Aries, bravery is in your blood. It's your natural state. You were never meant to stay in one version of yourself for too long. You were born to evolve, to chase the next horizon, to rise again and again, no matter how many times you've had to rebuild. So take this month as your sacred invitation. Clear the clutter. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, let go of the expectations that weigh you down. Open your hands, open your heart, and let the universe fill them with something new. You're rewriting your story not because you failed, but because you finally have the courage to tell the truth about who you are. And that truth, Aries, is glowing brighter than ever. Now, let's talk about love and relationships, because that's where this identity shift will shine the brightest, Aries. This part of your life is getting a full emotional reset, and it's going to feel like someone turned the lights on after a long twilight. You're seeing your connections, romantic, platonic, even family bonds, through completely new eyes. The old illusions are fading, and the truth is becoming impossible to ignore. What once thrilled you might now feel exhausting. What once scared you might suddenly feel like home. You're beginning to notice where your energy truly flows and where it only leaks away. This clarity isn't harsh, it's liberating. It's helping you understand that love, real love, isn't about chasing or proving. It's about flow, safety, and resonance. You're awakening to what's real and what's not with such honesty that it might surprise even you. If something in your world feels one-sided, forced, or built on half-truths, your intuition will call it out instantly. There's no more pretending that everything is fine when your spirit knows it's not. You'll feel it in your body, a kind of restlessness that tells you where authenticity is missing. The truth is, Aries, you've outgrown emotional crumbs. You're no longer interested in relationships that keep you guessing, second-guessing, or shrinking yourself just to be loved. You're craving something real now, something that matches your frequency. The kind of love that challenges you to grow, but also lets you rest. The kind that feels like home, not like a battlefield. You're done playing small in love. You want a connection that feels equal, soulful, alive. And that's exactly the kind of energy the universe is preparing to bring into your orbit. And for some of you, that shift may come in the form of someone familiar, perhaps an old flame, a past connection, or someone who once left a mark on your heart. But this time, everything feels different, because you are different. The conversations will carry new energy. The lessons that once hurt will now feel complete. You'll finally see whether this person was meant to stay in your story or simply teach you how to write your next chapter. And this realization won't come from longing or attachment. It will come from wisdom. You'll sense clearly if this person belongs to your healing or to your growth. If they align with your new energy, things may find a gentle way forward. If not, you'll bless them and let go with peace. Not resentment, not regret. That's how powerful your transformation has become. You no longer chase closure, you create it. For those already in relationships, this month brings deep emotional healing. The air feels clearer between you and your partner. Misunderstandings that once caused distance now start to dissolve like fog under sunlight. You're learning to speak from your heart, not your defenses. There's a softness returning, a willingness to listen, to understand, to rebuild trust. You'll find that communication becomes easier because both of you are ready to stop performing and start being real. You're no longer hiding behind roles or expectations. You're letting each other see the truth, the raw, unfiltered human parts of love that make it truly meaningful. This is intimacy reborn. Not just physical closeness, but emotional transparency. Love for you is becoming less about control and more about connection. And for my single Aries out there, oh, this is your glow-up season. October's energy surrounds you like an invisible magnet. You don't have to chase anyone, you simply exist in your truth, and people feel it. They sense your confidence, your warmth, your self-respect. And they can't help but be drawn in. You're radiating something that can't be faked. Alignment. You're standing in your own power, not waiting for someone else to validate your worth. And that's exactly what makes you irresistible. You're turning heads not because of what you wear or how you look, but because of the energy you carry. Calm, assured, magnetic. You might notice new admirers, unexpected messages, or even someone finally expressing feelings they've been holding back. But here's the best part. You'll be discerning. You won't entertain anyone who doesn't match your frequency. You'll feel it instantly, whether someone comes with genuine energy or emotional confusion. You're in a season of emotional clarity and high standards, and that's a beautiful thing. The more you honor your boundaries, the more the universe aligns you with people who can meet you at your level. So whether you're healing, deepening a bond, or opening to new love, this is your reminder. You are the vibration you attract. As you evolve, so will your relationships. The love that enters your life next won't ask you to dim your light. It will rise to meet it. And Aries, that's the kind of love you've been waiting for all along, one that doesn't compete with your fire, but burns beside it. Career-wise, this month brings massive potential for breakthroughs. The spotlight is shifting back to your ambition, but this time, it's more aligned with your purpose. You're not chasing external validation anymore, you're chasing fulfillment. You're realizing that success means nothing if it doesn't feel authentic. So if you've been hesitating about a bold move, starting something new, changing your path, or finally putting your passion out into the world, this is your green light. Mars in your first house is fueling your confidence, courage, and focus. Take risks that feel aligned. Say yes to opportunities that excite you, even if they scare you a little. Remember, fear and excitement feel the same in the body. The only difference is perspective. Breathe through the fear, and you'll find the thrill waiting on the other side. This month's cosmic message is clear. Your purpose is evolving alongside your identity. Don't cling to the version of success that once defined you. Dream bigger, move bolder. And now let's shift into mindset, because this is where the real transformation anchors in. You're being called to release perfectionism, self-criticism, and the constant need to have it all figured out. Growth isn't a straight line. It's messy, emotional, unpredictable, and powerful. You'll have days of clarity followed by days of doubt. But don't let those moments of uncertainty make you question your path. They're simply reminders that evolution takes time. The universe isn't asking for perfection, Aries. It's asking for presence. To show up for yourself even when you're unsure. To keep the faith when the road ahead is foggy. Because soon that fog will clear and you'll realize you were never lost. You were just being redirected. So embrace the unknown. Be curious about it. Let yourself be a beginner again. Start new things. Explore new sides of yourself. Allow life to surprise you, because this season of your life isn't about control, it's about discovery. Aries, you're not losing yourself, you're meeting yourself. For the first time in a long time, you're learning who you are without the noise, without the pressure, without the expectations. This is not destruction, it's rebirth. And when this transformation is complete, you'll look back and realize that every ending was actually a beginning in disguise. Before we close, here's one last reminder: protect your fire. Don't let anyone dim it, question it, or take credit for it. Speak your truth with confidence. Stand tall in your authenticity. Every challenge you face right now is polishing you for something greater. So, Aries, stay grounded, stay patient, and stay awake. Because the universe is writing a brand new chapter for you. And this time, you are the author. The story begins with one powerful decision: to be unapologetically yourself.